Hello again. I am Sir Calvin and I will discuss the lecture 5. It's all about gases, the third state of matter. I believe it's our second meeting. The first time we met was when I discussed the lecture 2 about atoms, molecules, and ions, if I'm not mistaken. So for today's lecture, I will be discussing the definition of gas, their properties, what are they, what are their behaviors, um, what are their behaviors under certain conditions, under different parameters. And I will also discuss the kinetic molecular theory that further explains what is the difference between an ideal gas and a real gas. So yun, tips. So you already came dito sa lecture 5. So ibig sabihin marami na kayong nalalaman, no? So science is not about ano naman eh. So, hindi naman siya kailangan na nag-grasp mo lahat kaagad yung topics. Ang mahalaga is may nakukuha ka or may natututunan ka dun sa mga pinapanood mo. And that's fine actually. So don't feel sorry about yourself, especially kapag mabababa yung scores na nakukuha mo sa quiz. It takes practice. It takes a lot of practice and patience. So all you need to do is to write, solve a lot of problems related to the topic that you are interested to, and have faith or have hope or confidence kung anong gusto mong itawag doon. So if you believe in yourself, then you can definitely nail chemistry. Okay, so let's start. So our topic is all about gases. So what is a gas? So gases in popular culture, so as far as I observe in our society, so when we say gas, usually the people will associate it with gasoline, no? So kasi another the short term for gasoline in in the western is gas. So yun na adapt din natin yun, and when we hear gas, we tend to think that it is related to petroleum products, no, such as gasoline. Or maybe pwede din natin siyang i-associate sa LPGs or sa bunker fuels. Okay. Bunker fuel is yung langis na ginagamit sa mga barko, no? So yan yung nagko-cause actually ng oil spill. If you are, I hope you're aware that bunker fuels is also associated with gas kasi sometimes people uh, when people hear about oil spills, they tend to call it gas leak, something like that, no? So, parang yung gas ay nagiging umbrella term siya sa something related to petroleum talaga, no? So parang naging slang na siya. Na kapag sinabi mong gas, ay gasoline yan, ay something about ano yan, LPG yan, or yun nga yung langis. Okay? But we are going to digest or to identify and determine kung itong commercial products ba na ito ay talagang gas. Okay. Saan nga ba galing yung term na gas? It actually originated from a Greek word kaos, meaning primordial state. And kapag sinabi nating primordial, it exists at the beginning. No? So primordial, it exists at the beginning. It is the fundamental, or ito yung pinakaunang state kapag sinabi mong primordial. And another English word that you can associate with gas is chaos. No? So chaos means disorder. And if you will study thermodynamics, you will learn that gas is the most disordered state among the three main states of matter. So paano nga ba dinidefine si gas? So sabi ni Raymond Chang, gas is a state of matter wherein molecules move in random motion, and the forces of attraction between these molecules are negligible. Anong ibig sabihin nun? So when matter is in state of gas, yung molecules they move randomly in any direction. So hindi polarized yung paggalaw nila. And since these molecules are moving randomly, and these molecules are very apart from each other, yung attraction between them is very small. So yung attractive forces between them is almost negligible. Okay, what are the common misconceptions about gases? So when we hear the word gas, we tend to assume that all gases are hazardous, but it is not true, because I believe some of which are hazardous, but not all. No? Kasi yung air, yung oxygen na hinihinga mo ay hindi siya hazardous. No? So it's actually vital to life. We are using air in respiration. No? And it is really significant when it comes to our metabolic processes of living things. No? So gases do not weigh anything. Right? Another common misconception. So gas is a state of matter, therefore meron siyang mass. Kahit try nyo pang, i-enclose nyo sa, let's say sa isang container yung oxygen gas, or meron pa rin siyang mass. Okay. When a gas expands, the particles get larger. So that is not true. Why? It is the interparticle distance yung nag-i-increase, hindi yung particle size. So when you heat a gas sample, yung distance sa molecules ay lalaki, hindi yung mismong particle size. So if yung particle size yung lumaki, it's a different it's a different topic na. It's not about movement of gases. It has not something to do with the kinetics of the gases. Okay, properties of gases. Gases expand to occupy the space of any container. So yung gas ay fluid at flexible. No? So kahit saang container mo siya ilagay, ay i-assume niya yung shape ni container. Kaya yung gases ay may indefinite shape at indefinite volume. Okay, have much lower relative densities, that is self-explanatory. Okay, yung gas ay mas mababa yung density niya compared sa solid at kay liquid. No? And have highly variable densities. So, gases have highly variable densities kasi nga pabago-bago yung kanyang volume. Gases don't have a definite volume. So kung pabago-bago yung volume, pabago-bago din yung kanyang density kasi related yung dalawang property na yon. No? So change volume dramatically against temperature. Later, i-discuss ko yung relationship ng volume at temperature. So tends to mix with one another easily. Yung gases they easily diffuse, they easily effuse. So if you mix gas A to gas B, and if you left it for about how many minutes and you look into their composition, they will definitely form mixture instantly. Okay, let's check if with those properties if the commercial products are really in gaseous state. So gasoline, obviously, by looking at it, by introspection, you will identify gasoline as a liquid. No? LPGs are both liquid and gas. How, sir? So kapag hindi mo ginagamit yung LPG, liquefied yung fuel sa loob. No? Kapag ginagamit mo naman yung LPG, kapag binuksan mo siya, di ba may nakakonect na kalan? If you are using the stove, then yung liquid state, yung fuel na in liquid state ay magbe-vaporize into gaseous state so that you can combust the fuel. Gets? And obviously, the bunker fuel is liquid. Although sometimes sinasabi nila semi-solid yan, pero that is liquid. Masyado lang siyang viscous. Okay.